Guys, welcome to Figure 4 Arcade.
That hurt my ear.
That hurt your ear.
That hurt my ear.
Today, we're going to be talking about some wrestling stuff and a bunch of video game stuff.
Bunch of video game stuff, like Nintendo Direct. Came out yesterday. Lots of good stuff, lots of good things. Nintendo's back on the map. Again.
Like I said,
taking over the world.
I think they're like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
They go up, and they go down. And they go up, and they go down.
Yeah.
Right now, they're on their way up.
They have a period of time where they do good for a certain period amount of time, and that's always during like the fall holiday season. That whole time, and then like, okay, bye guys, and they just disappear. Announce everything new, like Metroid Prime 4, that nobody has heard anything new other than they had to scrap everything and start over again. But we'll get to that later. So let's talk about some wrestling news.
Some wrestling.
So, NXT is coming.
I'm on the 12th. I'm so excited about this.
September 12th is when NXT is finally going to come up to USA Network. They're going to have 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
I was telling you before that. Not 12. I said 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
I said 12, didn't
I? I think so.
I said 12. It's not 12. It's 2. It's 2. God forbid if you watch wrestling for 12 hours sitting down straight. Just
a weekend probably will go through that since,
I can go through a weekend watching wrestling, just not like sit down at a wrestling show for 12 hours straight. No, I couldn't do that. But
we almost. It wasn't 12 hours, but when I went to Fight for the Fallen, and the show started at 7, and then it ended at like 12:30.
Some good ass wrestling.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. It was great. It was phenomenal. The only thing about it was outside. It was hot. I was melting.
It's okay, man.
So when
I didn't go, I'm glad I didn't go.
When the announcer said, because it was an hour left of it was an hour match because they do scheduled matches. So half an hour in, the announcer goes, half an hour has elapsed, half an hour remaining, and you heard the whole crowd go, So yeah. Not for 12 hours.
Wrestling fans.
Absolutely not.
But
not for 12 hours.
NXT going to 2 hours. I'm still unsure how they're going to do because they were primarily just a 1 hour show.
Yes.
They did fine with the 1 hour, although it wasn't fair for a good chunk of their roster because they weren't able to appear. I think on the tapings.
I think that you should take 205 Live. It was good. It's good. It's a good show, but not a lot of people watch it. Right. And meld it and mold it into NXT. So that way you have your 2 hour content.
I still think that's kind of weird to throw in 205 Live like that.
It's true, but at least they get some headway because they are very, very entertaining. But it's only on the USA Network.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the WWE Network, and nobody watches it because of that fact. So if it was on something else, if it was on USA, I think people would watch it.
Yeah. So I think they're starting off in a good start. They announced that the first show on the network is going to have the NXT North American Championship defense from Velveteen Dream in a triple threat match to determine number one contendership for Shayna Baszler for the women's championship.
She is a brute.
So it's gonna be a good night of NXT.
So excited!
It's gonna be a great night.
I think they're trying it out on the 12th and the 19th, and then after that, then they're gonna go to Wednesday nights.
What do you mean 12th?
12th and the 19th are Thursdays. I know that they want to do Wednesdays because Wednesday, that's when AEW has their show on the 2nd.
Is it really on the 12th?
Mm-hmm. That's what they announced on Raw. Let me go to my notes.
Look at your notes. The 12th?
12th and the 19th.
Because they said Wednesday. It's going to air on Wednesday. And then the episode is going to pop up for the U.S. WWE network guys. Pops up the following day.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
So everybody was just going to watch... So everybody was just like, oh, we're just going to watch AEW on Wednesday when it comes on. And then on Thursday, we just go to the network and watch our 2 hours of
NXT.
Of NXT. That way, there's no choosing. There's no real choosing. But if you're a real fan, you would just have them both on at the same time. You know, we have plenty of devices where you can just hell, on this computer, on this computer right now, on this setup, we have 2 monitors for that. But that's besides the point. But it's exciting for NXT. They will be included in the upcoming WWE draft. When is it?
It's the 18th and the 25th.
Oh, the 18th.
So they changed it. On Raw, they did say something else.
So yeah, it's still Wednesday. So we're still 2 weeks away. It's 2 weeks away. So we were wrong. 2 weeks away.
So the first hour will be streaming live on the USA Network and end at 9. So it's 8 to 9. The second hour will stream live on the WWE Network at 9.
What?
Yep, the historic debut of WWE NXT on USA Network is fast approaching, blah, 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 blah. The episode on Wednesday, September 18th and September 19th will air as follows.
Wait. You want people to switch from USA to the net?
Yeah.
Why? You're gonna air the first hour on USA, and then air the next hour on the network.
Because that entices people to go, oh, the network is only $9.99. I'm going to buy it so that way I can watch it the second hour. Because I really want to see this match.
I'm pretty sure this is to combat the people who have been saying that they're going to drop the network since it's going to be on TV now. Because the only reason everybody has the network is either for pay-per-views or NXT.
They also do main event.
I don't care about main event. It has nothing to do with anything. Whatever, man. I hope that blows up in their face.
That is unique.
I hope that blows up in their face because that
is bad. And then the 2nd of October, that's when AEW
is gonna be on TV.
Has their show.
But get this, I thought NXT was gonna be a third brand on its own.
Is.
No, like an actual equal footing with Raw and SmackDown, but apparently that's not a thing. They're still gonna be picking off from roster. They're still gonna do roster call ups.
Yeah.
Or main roster call ups. So prepare for that. Still, we're gonna see a lot of top guys in NXT move up to either Raw or SmackDown, but that's.
But with this draft, you'll probably have, which is going to be on October 11th and 14th.
Yeah, so they're gonna. So this is a good thing. I honestly think the draft is a good thing.
Oh, I agree.
It's really a good thing. It'll be set. It'll finally be. You'll have set rosters, especially now that SmackDown is going to FS1 owned by Fox.
Yep.
They can't do the wild card rule thing anymore. It's garbage. It's always been garbage since its inception.
Oh, it's so crap.
It just completely threw everything off. Nothing made sense storyline wise. Everybody just keep coming back and forth. Like nobody was excited for that. Nobody was.
Nope.
No. But the draft is going to fix all that. The draft is finally... It's going to be balanced to each show.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have their own unique rosters.
And with the drafts, I'm thinking they're also going to have announcers and.
Oh yes, the rumor is right now is that WWE is planning commentator. WWE is planning to move Renee Young from Raw
to SmackDown.
From Raw commentary to SmackDown commentary, which is not bad. Right now, she's already doing. I think she's hosting. Is she hosting? Yeah, she's hosting the FS1, the UFC Tonight. The Fox version of it, the FS1 version of it, and Fox really love her. They think highly of her.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a really, really good move.
It's a really good move, and it's pretty good.
One thing that's not good, and one thing has lost a lot of heat, is the Roman Reigns Daniel Bryan storyline.
Look, man, it's as bad as Raw. It was just as bad as Raw and SmackDown this week. Well, Raw and SmackDown. Raw wasn't too bad.
No,
it wasn't too bad. But we'll get to that storyline when we hit the SmackDown side of things in a bit. But let's talk about that. Bayley heel turn.
Dude, I loved it. But it wasn't. She didn't sell it on SmackDown.
No.
When she opened up the show...
No. Raw. She turned heel on Raw.
She turned heel on Raw.
Raw.
She hit Becky Lynch a few times with a chair. Very, very lightly.
It's just the way she was holding that chair. It was just so weird.
It was so awkward.
It was weird. It was like they just taught her how to do it.
Yeah.
Because she's never done it. I don't think I've seen her ever pick up a chair.
No. I've seen her do a kendo stick. I've never seen a chair.
I mean, but everybody's excited. Everyone is excited. Everyone has been wanting to see her become a heel for a very, very long time. You were saying something earlier that you wish she got rid of her gimmick that made her a face.
Yes, I wish she got rid of the high-fiving the crowd, the air high five, the wacky inflatable tube men,
the hugging.
The hugging. Yeah, no, if you're a heel, you don't hug. If you're a heel, you don't like the crowd. If you're a heel, you don't enjoy things.
But did she hug anyone, though?
No, she hugged
Sasha.
Other
than that. But I don't know. They need to... Because right now, they gave her... Like, she has some red... I think it was in Raw. I think she was wearing it, too, in SmackDown. She was wearing red gear to kind of... We're like, oh, she's a heel now.
I don't know, man. That SmackDown promo, man. Oh my god, that was garbage.
The one that she gave?
The one that she gave. Oh my god.
I'm telling you.
And then the chair shots, they were like, eh.
Yeah.
Eh. And she's holding it from the middle. She's holding it from the middle of the chair. It doesn't make any sense.
I wish she laid in those chair shots a lot better.
And then she hands the chair over to
Sasha, and
Sasha's like, okay, fine. And she grabs it from the end, like where you're supposed to grab it. And she like fully cocks back her arms, and she's just like, kabam!
Jesus. But King of the Ring tournament.
Listen. We've had this discussion before. Why in God's name do you bring up or push or put in the competition Chad Gable? No, he's a great wrestler. I will give him that.
He's a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler. He's a good wrestler when he's tagging with somebody.
Yeah, he's the only. I really think he deserves a spot in King of the Ring. I really believe this. He hasn't been doing anything. He needs something to do.
You and I have had this discussion. I think that spot should have went to Aleister Black.
There was a lot of spots that should have gone to Aleister Black. A lot.
That was one of them.
Being Corbin.
But Baron Corbin's on Raw, not SmackDown.
So
instead of giving Baron Corbin the shot, maybe give, I don't know, Lars Sullivan?
And I'm afraid. I'm a little bit afraid. Because I think they really are about to crown Baron Corbin King of the Ring.
I don't think so.
And I don't want this to
I don't
happen.
think so. I don't think so. I think either Ricochet.
Oh yeah, the draw between Ricochet and Samoa Joe where they pinned each other.
They pinned each other.
Like I don't know how I don't know how that works, but okay. Well, sure. So now like the next round is gonna be a triple threat between Corbin, Samoa Joe, and Ricochet. And
if you want to push Baron, if the WWE wants to push Baron,
they have to protect him.
Then you have to protect him.
The way to protect him
is have Ricochet pin Joe.
No, it's in order. Have the match between Ricochet and Joe, go to a draw, then make it into a triple threat. Because Corbin won his round, but he's gonna have to fight both of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, Ricochet and Joe moved up the ladder.
Oh yeah, they did
At the same time.
They're in the semifinals.
Yeah, so I'm just saying this is interesting. I was excited because I'm like, as far as the match have gone between against certain people, it's been a little lackluster.
Yeah,
it has been a little lackluster, and I was a bit upset how Kevin Owens got, like, Kevin Owens should have been shooting up in that ladder. But,
of course.
But because of the storyline with Shane or whatever, I don't. But we'll see what happens. But I'm just really scared that they really are about to make Baron Corbin King of the Ring.
I don't think so.
And he doesn't
because
need it. He doesn't need it.
Okay, so everybody's been giving like promos. Oh, I'm going to be King of the Ring. Oh, I'm going to be King of the Ring. King Corbin, King Joe, King Elias. The only thing that happened this week that made me think that it's not going to be one of those and it's going to be Ricochet is when they introduced Ricochet in on Raw for his match. You know how they have the Twitter handle on the bottom of the people? His was King Ricochet.
He changed it.
Yes, I know. So I think that's a way of letting everybody know that this is going to happen.
But he changed it.
I know
when he was announced for it.
Right. I still think that he's going to win it. Maybe it's because I want him to win it.
I want him to win it. I'm still upset that Mustafa Ali lost to Elias. I'm upset that didn't Andrade lose?
Andrade lost to what's his name?
Was it cool?
To Chad Gable?
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
No, it was
Chad. No, Chad
went up against
Chad.
Shelton.
Nope. Chad went up.
No,
the first one.
The first round.
Chad went against
Shelton
Benjamin. The second round, which was Tuesday, he went against Andrade, and he beat Andrade with the most devastating move in sports entertainment: the roll-up pin.
I missed that because.
Yeah. When that happened, it blew me away. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you pushing him? Why?
Okay, now I understand why you're upset. Andrade took a L to them?
Yeah. Yes. Hand to God.
I'm done. I'm done with this King of the Ring.
I'm
done. This King of the Ring is the worst. It took him forever to bring it back. They didn't even include Xavier Woods, who was a spokesperson for this whole thing, for the whole campaign of bringing back King of the Ring, which upset me. And then now,
Yeah.
they're pushing Corbin. Nobody likes Corbin.
Nope. Oh, everybody. Okay, I will give.
Who likes Corbin? Somebody in the comment section, please tell me who likes Corbin, so that I can at least be like, okay, at least some people like Corbin. But at this point, I believe nobody likes Corbin. Baron Corbin is a black hole.
He just sucks up everything.
He sucked up Lacey Evans with him.
Don't
Jesus, but whatever. But let's get to it. The botch. So everybody's been saying that Roman, that the Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan storyline has been botched.
Mm-hmm.
So botched, and it's evident because originally it was supposed to be that after all this, Roman was supposed to face Daniel at the last 2 pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
But because dollar bill, Vince McMahon keeps changing his mind. He keeps changing, he keeps doing last minute changes on Smack, and it just affects everything.
Like ripping up the script an hour before the show starts.
So it's just crazy. So right now, Roman's gonna be facing Rowan at Clash of Champions.
I like it. I like Rowan.
We'll see
if they give him an actual push where he does his own promo and he's just not like a brute, because he was with the Wyatt family, and then he was with Daniel Bryan, and then he was with Luke Harper.
Now he's back with Daniel Bryan again,
and now he's by himself. Now he actually put Bryan through a table last week, which was great.
Was it last week or was it Tuesday?
Tuesday, sorry.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
About to say, I'm like, I know that was not last week.
Tuesday. Which was phenomenal.
So, but I still don't get why he's facing Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions.
Because Rowan pushed the metal skyfold over him.
So it was Rowan?
Yes. There was a video of him pushing the
over. Yeah, that video, but it was blurry. Nobody can tell nothing from that video.
No, they got a new video.
Oh,
it's a new angle.
Oh my God! Look, we luckily caught it in 4K HD.
Yeah, right.
HDR.
4K HD.
Oh man, it's that 4K.
We're zooming in.
It's that 4K HD.
No, thank you.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't buy it. This whole storyline was jacked. But the only good thing to come out of this whole storyline was Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, they gave Buddy Murphy a big push, and I like that a lot.
It gave him the biggest push ever. It's sad that he did lose last week to Ali. It was to Ali in the King of the Ring tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to have seen him continue, but I still want to see that push for Ali because Ali deserves a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
But yeah, man.
So outside of WWE, Impact, former Impact champion Eli Drake is headed to join AEW.
Not really the truth. It was basically is Eli Drake was just like saying just a bunch of shit, saying that he was trying to move to AEW and WWE. So it was like he was just messing with people, but he's going to NWA.
Oh,
he's going to NWA. No, you don't hear much from NWA other than like if you're really, because to be honest, I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of. I feel bad because I love Ring of Honor. I love a couple of wrestlers in NWA and stuff like that. So like, I feel terrible because I don't have time to sit down and watch all of Ring of Honor, all of NWA, all of New Japan, and I love New Japan. And I just keep up with news. So every time I try to sit down and watch it, I can't because life happens.
We will get to the point one day, God willing, that we will give you news on all of it.
I mean, it's a shame because Eli Drake is pretty good. He's good. He was champion at Impact for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a shame that he won't he doesn't want to appear yet on any major
wrestling promotion.
Yeah, any major promotions, but that's okay. You know, that's not what it's all about. You know, he's doing what he loves, so
That's the biggest thing.
But
speaking about things that are going to AEW, Chris Jericho finally got his championship back because it was stolen.
It was stolen. So from what I read, I didn't take notes on this one. I just read this, and it's just like, it was just so funny how it got lost, or how it was stolen or lost or whatever. So apparently he was in his limo, whatever, with his title, and he stopped to grab something to eat. Get some of that bubbly. And try to get some of that bubbly. Apparently he left the title in the limo. I don't know if the limo left, whatever, but it was gone after that. It was gone.
Yep.
So I think that's great. That's a great start.
That's great.
That's a great start to a new title. Chris Jericho, the GOAT. I don't care. You can argue with me all you want. Chris Jericho is the GOAT. After
the best in the world.
And I don't even want to say that because I'm sorry. I'm a CM Punk shill. He's the best in the world, but good Lord, is Chris Jericho the best in the world? Yeah. He's the GOAT. That match at freaking All Out with Hangman Page, and I thought he was gonna win. Oh, I lost that. I think
I'm still 3 behind though.
I think I only lost 2. I can't believe I called Nyla Jax. Not Nyla Jax.
I can't believe you called Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose. I'll get my book later.
I can't believe I called that. And that was a wild guess.
Yeah, I could not believe that either. I did not.
That was just a complete wild guess. I'm just like, okay.
if only you would have gotten that wrong, I'd be only 2 behind instead.
I thought they were really not going to pick Nyla Rose.
We got Clash of Champions next, so. What?
For WWE?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. So we'll see. I gotta get my A game up on that. But I was really on my A game with that prediction for All Out.
Yeah, you were.
I was really in there.
We were 5 for 5. So I won 5. You won 5.
I was like, oh. I thought I lost the one with Kenny. I was upset with that. No.
No.
I didn't pick Kenny on that one.
We lost. We both.
I picked Pac on that one. You picked Kenny, I think. Whatever. We'll get the book.
Let me check my book.
Okay, but this is a great start to the AEW World Championship. Such a great start. It's getting its prestige going already. It's got Jericho. Jericho's behind it, and not only and they also announced for the next pay-per-view actually.
What's that?
For what's it called? Full Gear.
Yes.
Full Gear.
Here's my book.
Cody has announced that he's gonna challenge Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Oh no, I did pick Kenny.
Yeah, we both picked Kenny.
So I was wrong on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's stupid. SU. I was mad about this one.
I know. You were just like, oh, I know who's gonna win this one.
I picked it just because I love I love Shida-san. I love her so much. I was surprised at this one. Jimmy Havoc won that triple threat. That was really weird. Dark Order won the tag team match.
The Cody. Sean Spears Cody one, that was phenomenal.
I called that. I was surprised. I called that. I told you they were going to retain their title.
See, I said it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you said the Bucks.
No. So we were 5 and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I lost the bet with the Chris Jericho versus Adam Page.
The only one we both lost at was the triple threat.
Yeah, the triple threat.
None of us said Jimmy Havoc.
I wasn't.
Sorry,
expecting Jimmy. I wasn't expecting Jimmy having to come out of that one alive. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sorry, Jimmy.
But yeah, no. Cody is challenging for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear.
Mm-hmm.
So
which I don't know. I don't know about this.
No,
because he's
that's how you build this. That's how you.
He's the executive. I don't.
But
know.
he didn't choose himself to be in it. Do you know who's really in charge?
Isn't Tony Khan?
Yeah, Tony Khan is in charge. He's the one who picked Cody.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the one who picked Cody.
Okay.
So
as long as Cody didn't go,
and it
you
makes
know what?
sense.
I want a chance.
It makes sense. After the Adam Page loss, I understand why they went with Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's Chris Jericho. He's done everything.
He's won every championship everywhere.
He has every championship that you can possibly get.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT for a reason. I'm calling him the GOAT for that reason.
For you people who don't understand acronyms, GOAT is greatest of all time.
So it's just building up the history of the AEW title. You got Jericho, the first ever AEW World Championship already.
Yeah,
shot to the roof. Prestige of this title is just gonna go through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
If they keep booking it this way, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great match.
Oh yeah.
I think Cody may win. Chris Jericho may retain.
Am I writing this down?
We'll find out when it gets closer to it, because it's gonna be a while before we get to Full Gear, because it's gonna happen after they come on air on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just excited to see what they're gonna do.
I'm so
rivalry wise, because Chris Jericho's still asking for his thanks. I think.
I thanked him. We thanked him on Instagram.
Oh, I thanked him on Twitter, man.
Absolutely.
I thanked him. I didn't think I was going to, but I did.
He's the GOAT.
Chris Jericho's made a believer out of me.
I think he made the list.
He made the list. he made the list. He did it. And then Corey Graves, dummy. He's a dummy.
What did Corey Graves say?
Corey Graves is just taking shots at
Chris Jericho.
At Chris Jericho being AEW championship. I'm not gonna even cover that. He's stupid sometimes. He's stupid sometimes. But oh man, there was a lot of great wrestling, man. AEW was so good. All Out was just good. A lot of people are talking it down because people are always gonna keep talking it down. They got nothing better to do to talk everything down. All Out was just pretty great. There was a lot of spots that, a lot of botch spots here and there, but it comes with the territory.
Again, they're doing it once a month.
Yeah, once
they get to the TV show where they're going to be doing it every single week. I think they're going to be
okay. I think they're going to be okay. They're going to be all right. They're going to be all right. So let's get to some video games, man, cuz this week
let's do a half breed. Let's do some video games and some WWE, because there is a very crucial WWE person who is in a video game who I'm very, very excited to play, and we're gonna watch it and we're gonna play it. We're gonna do a gameplay of it, and it's Batista being a playable character in Gears of War 5. Thank you.
Just Gears 5. It's not War, because they're not in War anymore.
Okay, so Gears 5.
So it's just Gears 5 now.
5. I'm so excited. Batista is one of my favorite wrestlers.
I'm not a big Gears fan. I've never been a Gears fan. I've dabbled in Gear for a while, and I enjoyed the story from Gears 1 to 3. I still don't see any reason why 4 or 5 is existing, but because there's fans, it's gonna happen. So I clearly understand. But I'm really happy for Batista, because he's been wanting to play. He's been wanting to play Marcus Phoenix in a Gears of War movie for a while now. But I guess what is it? Epic is the one who. Yeah,
I think so.
Epic. They finally let him be in. They finally let him be in
Gears.
In Gears.
I'm so excited.
I'm really happy for him. He looks really happy.
I want to play it just because of that.
But so
and just like Jomar here, I have not played Gears, but I want to play it just because
I've played Gears. I'm just saying I don't really like Gears.
Okay. I have not played Gears. I'm going to play 5 because I want to play as Batista. That's the only thing I care about.
Like, I'll play as Batista. But yeah, it's been a weird roller coaster of news the past couple weeks. Really weird roller coaster of news, especially with the announcement of the season 3 pass for Tekken 7. Tekken 7 is old. This game came out in 2016.
Jeez, I remember Tekken when I was a kid,
and it's one of the best looking games in the FGC right now. Currently, the best one. It's number 1 on everybody's list. If you ask anybody in the fighting game community, they'll tell you, "Oh, Tekken. Tekken is
above all else."
Above all else, and this is for a game that came out in 2016, and I'm just like, I'm blown. It's 2019 now. We had like a whole 2-3 years.
Yeah,
a whole 3 years.
We have CEO Taku.
Coming up, yeah, CEO Otaku coming up
27th, 29th.
Also today, I think it's today Revival. My a friend that I got to know through the Jacksonville fighting game community, Ryan, he's got a lot going on. He
fighting game wise.
Yeah, he does a lot of good for the community over there. Revival is up right now. Go check it out. Go check out the streams going out. But they finally brought back Revival, so it's great. Check his Twitch channel out too. RCB. He's also doing gameplays of. He's doing a gameplay run through right now of Danganronpa. What? Can never get say it right. I personally didn't get into this game because honestly I didn't like the artwork. I turned me away from it. If I had known that this game was like a murder mystery genre,
you would have played it.
I would have played it instantly. I love murder mystery detective games. If there's anything anybody needs to know about me, that's it right there.
LA Noire.
I liked it up until the end. The ending was garbage. But yeah, keep an eye out. For Revival. It's gonna be going. I think only today. I think it's only today or all weekend. I'm not sure. I have to look up. But just giving a shout out to Ryan, his Twitch channel RCB, and the tournament and the fighting game community tournament Revival.
We'll leave all that in the description below so you can take a look at it.
But yeah, season 3 pass for Tekken 7. Getting Safina coming out day 1 when the season pass releases. And then a whole new character which took me by surprise, Leroy Smith.
Oh, Leroy Jenkins.
It would have been hilarious if his last name was Jenkins. But this man, I never thought they would ever do this, but I thank Harada. I thank Harada-san for doing this. I'm really excited. Because I love Tekken.
Oh, I love Tekken.
I'm in the FGC, and like I play every game that I can play, but my go-to is Tekken 7. So
that's your OG.
That's my OG game right there. That's the only one I play right now currently until Grand Blue comes out and Gears 2020. Then I'm gonna be gone. But oh man, that's gonna be great. Then we have apparently Fairy Tail's getting an anime. An anime video game.
Which Fairy Tail is an anime if you haven't seen it. And it's would you say it's like a girly anime?
It's not a girly anime. It's just an anime that tried to be like Naruto and One Piece and stuff like that. It's just like it didn't really. A lot of people like it. I didn't get into it. I watched it, but I'm just like, I'm not feeling the show. This show,
not like Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like that. Not even close. It doesn't even touch it.
Wow.
But it's getting a game. It's getting an RPG from Koei Tecmo. From Koei Tech. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today, guys. It's coming from Koei Tecmo.
Tecmo.
In 2020 for PlayStation, Switch, and PC. Oh, wow, no Xbox. That's surprising. But I don't know.
I'll play it on PC.
I don't know. We'll see. If it's good, I'll probably play it. But I don't think I am gonna be playing it. The one thing
you will be playing.
The one thing I will be playing though, and now that the combat has been emphasized more, is Yakuza 7. Yakuza 7.
I've not played Yakuza.
Oh man, you got to.
I know.
I'll let you come over. You play. No, actually, you can get it on PC.
Okay.
Yakuza 0 is on PC. I think Kiwami 1 is on PC too. It should be.
Oh, look on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam. So yeah, it's a really good series. So everybody knows if you're into RGG and what they've been doing for like forever now, this new Yakuza 7 is kind of like, when they first announced the combat, kind of just like turned me off. It's like it's gonna have like a RPG kind of turn-based thing, but they did clarify that a bit. That even though it's gonna have like a turn-based, you can still control your characters in terms of movement. You can you control everything, except that each character is gonna have a turn. So once you use your main character, whatever you've done, all your movement. So it's turn-based. Once you've done all the moving around that you wanted to do, and attacking, it goes to the next character, and so on and so forth. So I kind of see how it works. How like I kind of see it. I still want to get my hands on it just to kind of get a grasp, because I still kind of feel iffy about it, because the combat gets really wild in this game.
I bet I've seen you play it before.
Yeah.
Not 5 or 6. I can't remember.
I think it was 6. You saw me playing 6. But it's just like the combat gets really wild, so I'm kind of a little bit worried how the turn-based RPG aspect comes in and kind of messes around with it. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm really keen. I'm just waiting to get a demo, at least something concrete to base an actual opinion on it. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. New character, new setting in Yokohama. So we'll see where this goes. So this is funny because I didn't see this anywhere. I didn't see it on the Nintendo Direct, but Nintendo is teased a new product. Did this trailer come out today?
I don't know. I think it came out this week. This product is it's like a circular ring, and you connect one piece of the Switch to it, and one piece to your leg.
It's 2 pieces. It's a circular piece, and then like a strap thing to your like a holster.
Mm-hmm. It's to promote like exercise. It looks really cool.
Pretty much activity and stuff out of gamers. Because gamers, we get lazy. We're not gonna go outside much.
No. Couch potatoes.
Yeah, so you have to be a person who's like, okay, I can't just be sitting here all day and, just playing games,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, but from the trailer, from what I was watching, it's just like they were squeezing it, stretching it, kind of like resistance training,
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting, and I'm just like, that's pretty cool. It's a better idea than the Fit board that they had on the Wii.
Oh dear God,
that thing.
That was bad.
That was a weird.
Anybody can break that.
That was a weird peripheral for but it's just really weird. I'm just like, okay, we'll see. They said they're gonna announce it in a couple weeks. I don't even remember. I think it was like the 9th. I think it was September 9th. They said they were going to announce it.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I'm not sure.
So
but it looks cool. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah. But the Nintendo Direct came out yesterday. No, was it yesterday or was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, it was Wednesday. It wasn't yesterday. It was Wednesday. Because it's Friday today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It came out Wednesday because we normally supposed to record the episodes on
Thursdays.
On Thursdays, but stuff happened, so
we just went through Hurricane Dorian. Durian is a fruit. Dorian. And school. So now we're going to be recording on Fridays.
Yeah. So the Nintendo Direct was really good. A lot of games, a multiplayer for Luigi's Haunted Mansion 3.
What?
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I think it's like an 8-player multiplayer thing on it. And I'm like, holy crap!
That's awesome.
You can like in the remake for Link's Awakening, you can make your own dungeons now.
Really? They have a dungeon creator.
Yeah, they have a dungeon creator.
That's dope.
So you can take like bits and pieces from all the dungeons within the game, and you can mix and match them to make your own dungeons, and you can share them. You know, the other people can play your dungeons. You can play their dungeons. So I'm like, that's pretty cool.
That's dope.
That's pretty really cool. It's cool. It's like a Mario Maker aspect to it, which is pretty neat. They did announce that they're bringing in the Super Nintendo games to the online service now for the Virtual Console thing, which is great, by the way. I do enjoy that they brought the Nintendo ones, the original Nintendo system games.
Oh yeah.
But I can only get so much fun out of those. Because when I came into games, I came into around the time where it was like Super Nintendo was like Super Nintendo, the Genesis were kings.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy more of the Super Nintendo games, and like the games that are coming out with it are pretty good. They got F-Zero. We haven't seen an F-Zero game in like forever. Me and my friends were talking about it on the chat, on our group chat, talking about how crazy it is that we don't have an F-Zero game, and because it's one of the best racing games out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't remember that one.
F-Zero?
No.
Oh man, dude, look it up. See if you remember.
All right.
But nobody has seen an F-Zero game in a long time, so it's nice to just kind of have that kind of callback to it on the Super Nintendo. Got Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I remember that one.
One of my favorite Mario games on the Super Nintendo, next to Super Mario World and the Super Mario RPG. But it's just a lot of good games, a lot of stuff. Banjo-Kazooie came out. I think it was yesterday.
Banjo-Kazooie,
you don't remember? So Banjo-Kazooie is a character now.
Really?
In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they announced him a while back, but he released yesterday. I think it was either yesterday or Wednesday. Whenever the direct was. I think it was yesterday. I can't remember.
Samus? Is that how you say her name?
Who?
Samus?
Oh, Samus?
That was my character.
On Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Samus Aran?
Yeah.
She's really good.
She was my...
She's good. She's a cool character. But Banjo-Kazooie's in it. This man is a celebration. This character is a celebration of characters. He comes with, like, I think 10 tracks, 7 new, and 3 original.
Oh, wow.
So the tracks, and they're all good tracks. He's got a great moveset. One of his moves gives him armor. Armor in Smash Bros.
That's broken.
No, just the way they did it is made it to where. But we'll see until there's like videos up or whatever of people playing it. But I'm excited, and they announced Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury, Garo, Mark of the Wolves, King of Fighters.
What? That was a lot of names.
Terry Bogard is a fighting game character from the SNK group of fighting games.
Okay.
Which is King of Fighters, 90 from 90 to 2000, because they named them after the years that they came out, I think. After the years they came out. Then he was in the original game. I think his original game was Fatal Fury.
Okay.
That he came out in. So
I remember that game.
Fatal Fury, and then in a game that he was in alongside Rock Howard. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's called Garo, Mark of the Wolves. Great fighting games, all of them. But it was everybody. There was a rumor going around that there was a leak, that there was a new character coming out. Everybody thought it was gonna be Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
No, done. He was actually a reveal character for the what is it? It's for that Musou game, for the Dynasty Warriors kind of game. He was a DLC character for that game, not for Smash Brothers, because it's called something Ultimate, and because Smash Bros is called Smash Brothers Ultimate. So everybody confused it that he was gonna come out for Smash, which makes sense because Ryu Hayabusa has had games on the Nintendo systems.
Mm-hmm.
All these characters that are coming out for this Smash Bros.
Right.
Have relation to Nintendo in some way.
Gotcha.
And they also announced that there are more characters coming out after the initial 5 that they announced. The last one still hasn't been announced yet.
Oh.
Terry Bogard is the next one coming up soon for Smash.
Gotcha.
So
I love Smash. Smash is like my childhood. I used to play it on the N64. I'm excited. That's one reason why I want the Switch. But after watching part of Nintendo Direct, there are so many games that I want now.
Deadly Premonition 1 and 2
for the Nintendo Switch.
If you're a big Deadly Premonition fan, you should be happy that this game that the first one is coming to the Switch, and then they're making the second one available, and they're making a second one coming out on the Switch as well, which is great. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be great. They have a lot of indie games coming out too for it. What games did you see that kind of?
I think it was like Doom. Was it
Doom 2? No, Doom 2. I think is Doom 2.
I love Doom. So I saw that and I was really excited about that.
I'm not a big Doom guy, but when I put it on, I have a great time. So I don't know if I should call myself a fan, so I don't know much about Doom, but I love playing Doom. I can't wait till the new Doom game comes out.
I have the original on the PC. The original, no up and down. You're just going side to side, no up and down.
That's what it is on the Switch.
It's so beautiful.
Beautiful. They have the new Doom on the Switch. I think there's a new Doom on the Switch.
What about Final Fantasy VIII?
They have a Doom collection though.
That's true.
On the Switch, Doom 2. I can't really understand what's going on with that because I thought Doom 2 came out in the collection, but hopefully next week I'll probably just fix that later, or probably in the video later after the editing process. Just no, Doom 2 is a separate thing, whatever. So Final Fantasy VIII, I got that as soon as they said it was as soon as it came out. I got
that one. 7, 8, and then 10 were my favorites.
So all of those are finally so 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12 are all on the Switch now. 11 doesn't count because it was an online game, and that's not coming back ever again, unless you have a PlayStation 2.
Which I do.
I think it's out on PC before, but I think it was out on PC.
I still have my OG PlayStation 2. I still have my OG Xbox too.
But I'm really excited for the Super Nintendo. Thing. I already have it downloaded and everything. I just really want to get the. They came out. They also announced that that if you're an online subscriber only, it's only $20 for a year. Get it, please. $20 for a year subscription online for the Nintendo. You can't beat that.
No.
All right. PlayStation isn't even doing that. Xbox isn't even doing that. although their live is part of a deal with the Game Pass.
Yeah.
For the Game Pass, for the Ultimate Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes with a Super Nintendo controller, wireless controller.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it looks nice, and I'm just like, I really want that because I want to play all my games like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's no other way I want to play my games in this way. So like, I haven't touched any Super Nintendo games on the Switch just because I'm still waiting for my controller.
Nice.
So I'm waiting for that. They also did something weird. That Nintendo made some changes to their online service after adding the new games for the Super Nintendo, and hold on, it's just in my notes. It's all over the place. So basically, they're not gonna be launching games
Monthly?
periodically or monthly. Yeah, monthly. Because they were when they launched the online subscription. The Nintendo games were all coming out month after month after month.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason, after they released these 20 games for the Super Nintendo, they've decided to not do that. We'll release.
But they're still out there.
There's
those 20 games.
Those 20 games are there for everybody to play. Those are the starter, the 20 starter. But after that, the release of more Super Nintendo games. No, of Nintendo games, just regular Nintendo games. They're not gonna come out regularly anymore. So I think it's just the Super Nintendo games that are gonna come out monthly. Just the regular Nintendo system games that they're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna have like a hiatus between
on what we release.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's actually Super Nintendo games. For some reason, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. It's actually Super Nintendo games, not the regular Nintendo system games. So I was wrong about that. Excuse me. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal because you can still play Super Nintendo games in many other different ways.
Mm-hmm.
My Super Nintendo Mini, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all take that with whatever grain of salt you want. I don't think it's a big deal, but it is whatever it is. But the last news for today had me excited.
Yeah.
Trials of Mana remake coming April 2020 to the West. Oh, I'm so excited because I have the collection already, and I've been playing Trials so hard.
Mm-hmm.
On top of playing Three Houses, which I got to the time skip finally. Wow. It was just a lot to take in. I would have to make like a whole thing, whatever, to talk with my friend about it because that game is just ridiculous. We didn't think it was gonna be like the best Fire Emblem, but blew that out of the water for me. But Trials of Mana remake coming April 2020 to the West. I'm so excited, and it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks so good. I'm like, I don't think anything I can say right now about this game is gonna do it justice. Freaking,
Nintendo is really stepping up.
Like all you have to do is just go watch their direct. I have a lot of news from Pokemon to everything.
I'll post a link in the description below so that way you can go straight to it.
Just go see it. It was good. It looks good. It's gonna Trials apparently is gonna launch. Is gonna launch on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Oh,
as well. So we'll see them.
Cool.
So apparently they're gonna have DLC packs for. There's an Avatar set that's been leaked for DLC for the PlayStation Store. I don't care. I don't use their avatars. And it's called Rabbite Adornment DLC. No idea, but we'll find out when it happens. But I'm just really excited to really finally get my hands on this remake because it just looks really good, and I have nothing else to say because I have no words for it.
Mm-hmm.
I have no words for it. Speaking of games,
What am I playing?
Yeah.
I am playing. Obviously, I'm still playing Magic the Gathering Arena.
mm-hmm.
I made it to Platinum, which was nice. They also came out with the new trailer for the new set,
Yeah.
which is really, really cool. Really cool set.
This isn't a Magic channel by any means whatsoever, but because we play it,
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
I'm not talking about it.
I will talk
Because it's going to be a whole thing, and it's just going to make this video longer for Magic purposes, and I'm not doing that.
So I'm playing that, and I'm playing... were you going to talk about that?
About what?
Magic?
No.
Okay.
No.
And then I'm playing...
I'm serious. I will go off about
Okay.
Magic. I'm not talking about Magic.
And then I'm playing State of Decay 2 on my Xbox, and on here on YouTube on the Figure 4 Arcade channel, you can see me play XCOM 2. We're on episode 2. Next Thursday will be episode 3. So keep watching that. Next season, I'll be playing your characters that you create.
Yeah, you guys will probably see me play Metal Gear Solid 2. I've been wanting to play this game for a while. A good friend of... Yeah.
Okay.
If I had the GameCube for Twin Snakes, I would be playing that right now. A good friend of mine is actually going through the series for the first time, and I'm excited for him because he does not know what this game is going to do to him. It's a good series. All hail Kojumbo. But you'll probably see me boot up Metal Gear Solid 2 and go through that. And then
Cool.
Just a casual playthrough, nothing hard, nothing serious, just casual playthrough. I'm not doing anything for the kicks or anything like that.
And you're still playing Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah, I'm still playing Fire Emblem. Like I said, I just got to the time skip. WoW. I have a bunch of other games lined up that I have to start playing. But we'll get to that eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that covers it for me.
Yep. I'm good. We're gonna bring. We're gonna probably get a better camera, so that way we can give you some visuals in the CEO Taku in Orlando. So that way we can maybe do some interviews. We can interview some people. We can bring it onto the channel.
Oh, are we still going? Like, is it set? Are we still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we have MegaCon in April. So
That's a long ways from now.
I know, and it's April, not May this year.
That's a little earlier.
It is. It's ridiculous.
I'm not worried about it right now. So we still got a while.
Excited.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have that conference and for Xbox in November.
Ooh, yeah, TGS happening soon, really soon. Keep an eye on that. I'm expecting to hear a lot of news about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Some new stuff, some stuff we haven't seen yet. I'm pretty sure. Red 13, anybody? And the Turks too, by the way. I can't believe they haven't shown us the Turks. I've been wanting to see them for a while now. Reno, Rude, Sung. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up soon.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so all right, guys, that does it for us.
We have an Instagram. Go follow it.
Like
for Arcade.
Like our video.
Like,
subscribe,
share,
comment.
If you don't like wrestling, okay? If you don't like wrestling, on the description of every video, well, recently, is is a timestamp. So you can go straight to you could go straight to the video game stuff. Okay.
Or once we put out more content, more video game content of us playing, us talking more just specifically about it, you can go straight to that. So
straight to that.
But please, like, share, comment,
all the
subscribe.
good stuff. Also, we're gonna our next. Did we say our next episode? Episode 10.
Let's.
I would like to announce it if we're going to actually do it.
No. Let's not do it yet. Let's not do it yet. Let's not do it yet.
Okay. Like, share, subscribe. Much love. Support us.
And
We'll see you
in
in the next video.